how's your projection? You feeling good?
Oh,
Stand you on top of this?
I don't even
We can just move all the people closer and just help me get the circle smaller and then yell.
I do have a lot. I mean, this is me whispering.
Yeah.
Well, we're almost there. Okay. Print it out. We're ready. Feeling good.
We're all feeling.
We're all feeling great.
I just want to push you to the game and no reading. Instructor just trying to fly. That's the other thing. We're excited. Yeah. I think we'll be fine.
Good deal. I figured of all the coaches in the world, I'd be the one that's all walking around. I really can't be on this great. So I'm going to be officiating. Sorry.
Get the genders out. My genders are. How are you?
Whites? I'm sorry. These are he.
Oh, how do you been?
Well, you know, I'm sure you wish you had one.
So you want to right. So we're in out there while we're doing that. You just want to do intros generically, and then we're not going to be able to hear you do it. Why don't you just do it while we're out there, like we might do it low or anything, and then we'll just play.
What about this one?
Please, so big. You can just explain what's this man.
I know. I'm terrible. That's why I'm like actually concerned for him because like Mac is a great person. So this is
Oh man, you got this do him like that. Don't do him like
Just be like excited that we're here. I'm so sorry for all the power we will. But we just want to, we're excited that we're here. We're start the game so we can get some action, just hype this shit. And then we'll just go, and if it's we'll make a joke out of it.
that at the game counter.
That sound good?
That was a lot of
We're going to just
that was
me. You got
and he had to wait till they had number 25. You're like, I'm just
I just came out here.
Yeah. His daddy's the same week as the one, or is it the week next week?
Shoot straight here.
I'm gonna just. Oh, it's French. Are you gonna play?
I think it's the worst seltzer.
Nice. You ready? I didn't even know it existed. I'm not sure it's like 27.
It's still not awful, but it's a very confusing.
That guy, you want a poster?
Jack,
They're like people of color.
you need to know how much I hate you.
It's not awful.
Also, when you're not.
Primarily Georgia State.
Yeah, I did. What did you read? Well, I didn't know I hated it, so I did it for like a week. And then, like,
Not the regional reference.
I don't like being the target of everybody's like ire the whole time.
Not supposed to be
Yeah, exactly. It can get it gives everyone like a common enemy, and you are him. The last game I ever did, it was Chain, and I forget if it was with the ring or a moment.
Dude, me too. He's ass.
Really.
So what I'm saying,
I had like
dude, no, listen.
players, like Chain players and fans.
Dude, no, I skied
Booing.
Logan. He shred me.
Oh, I've been there.
It was a score too, and they sent us back. I was actually.
Yeah, I went there for like a year. It was probably 20.
No, FSU sucks at. There's a guy on our team that literally called him on our team. No. On FSU, yeah, they got a bunch of like assholes. None of them are good. No, but literally there's the worst part. One guy on FSU, literally, we have a guy on our team. They literally told him he needed to lose weight. They were like, "You're fat." Like they literally were just like, "Yeah, no, that's the point."
Well, Gabe is doing it because somebody else did it.
Yeah. No, like we were like.
But Gabe is never. So I understand why he does it.
No, but like,
You'll find information about this all the time.
and is it, and
I support everything.
If it is just like which they do when you observe like a youth game is like just to settle disputes.
We were like on the field like next to y'all, and it was like we saw like parts.
We're the microphone.
yeah, we know.
Luckily, this is me whispering.
Luckily, I have
Yeah.
a huge mouth.
Do you want us to shush everybody before you start
No,
talking?
we're not ready.
Not yet.
Okay. Just let us know.
Thank you for your
Yeah, we got you.
cooperation.
We're here for whatever you need.
Please, thank you.
Just look behind you. There we are.
Oh,
Yeah.
absolutely, yeah. You're gonna get us into all this, yeah.
Do we need to move?
Yeah, I
Only if you don't want to be heard.
Game to go, like the game versus Kennesaw, and that guy had 3 drops.
I don't know what I'm gonna say, so is that right or no?
I just don't want to have to think about it.
Two others just. Yeah. Like,
Oh my goodness, hi, Captain. How are you? Yeah? You think he like fly? My great aunt Rumpler and my aunt.
No one wants to see that. You're not attracted. Literally stop. You built like a beer can, bro. Calm down. Hold on. Built like a dentist. Okay, give it 2 years. Give it 2 years. You're coming from that box. Let's be real. Maybe if you get like a beer instead of a seltzer, drinking that fizzy. Acerola superfood. Yeah. What are you drinking?
Water, it's really unhealthy. How's you know superfood? What's super about water?
You know, I should drink beer. That's like for weed, right? That's for weed.
And then said I'm built like a beer can, knowing he was lying. Knowing he was lying.
I told no lie.
All right. Hey, y'all, we don't have any power. Luckily, we have 2 loudmouths to act as a microphone for the introductions. We're hoping to have it done. But welcome everyone to Atlanta's final home game of 2022 against the Austin Torch. Thanks for being here. I'm Holly.
And I'm Dorsey.
We are so excited to be supporting Seoul as they compete in the Premier Ultimate League this year. For all the Austin fans out there, the Austin roster is as follows. Abby Thorpe, 10. Number 60, Maple Atkins Treats. Number 11, Katie Ford. Number 99, Sierra Rimmer. Number 12, Amy Ortiz. Number 37, Carly Garrett. Number 27, Sierra Cece Jensen. Number 42, Megan Duffy. Number 2, Elise Bjork. Number 14, Emma Berrigan. Number 69, Jamie Estes. Number 24, Jenna Bigby. Number 13, Lily White. Number 8, Cindy Ramsey. Number 20, Sonia Stoyich. Number 9, Summer Wilson. Number 23, Rachel Yeager. Number 33, Brianna Stedman. Number 18, Brianna Taylor. And their coach, Austin Walker. You can't hear this, but I'm playing the Chicago Bulls pub song up, so get ready. On my phone. Yes, now it's North.
And now, to announce Atlanta Soul's roster, number 00, Lisa Fitton. Number 1, Fiona Cassius. Numero 2, Sabrina Belkin. Number 3, Dana Guadeau. Number 5, Lily Ponitz. That's right. Number 6, Natalie Willie Wilson. Number 9, Soju Akari. Number 13, Emma Jones. Number 15, Lily Gullet like the bullet. Gullet. Number 16, Leah Sinageni. Number 17, Susan Matthews. Number 21, Samantha Lee. Number 23, Jessica Sarbier. Number 28, Rachel Addix. Number 29, Jackie Fay. Number 30, Catherine Satara. Number 39, Brooke Hartman. Number 42, Martha Wilbur. Number 58, Lainey O'Neill. And number 99, Marie Peruvier.
And we can't forget the coaches, Becca Colbert, Will Sloan, and Martin Aguilera. Also for, I know, I don't know what's happening now. And then the observers for this game are Michael Benizia and Gabe Joe.
Hello and welcome. My name is Lily Ponitz, and I am commentating for you today in this Atlanta Soul versus Austin Torch matchup of the Premier Ultimate League. This is week 6, and coming into this game, Torch is ranked number 6 in the league with record of 0-1, and Atlanta Soul is ranked number 8 with a record of 0-2. So both teams are looking to get their first win today. Sorry we're starting a little bit late, but we are excited to be here and to see this matchup. Looks like Atlanta Soul will be starting on defense, pulling to Austin Torch. Or Cartman with the pull. Torch making some quick moves off of the pole. Looking deep. And that's Austin Torch with the first score of the game. Offense punching it in pretty easily. A deep shot there into the end zone. Atlanta Soul getting their chance on offense here. Torch playing good defense on the initiating cutters. And a turnover there on the pass. Torch taking possession. And that's, oh, there's a foul call. Torch maintains possession here. Punch it in. And that's Emma Jones with the D to get it back for Atlanta Soul's O-line.
And there's a soccer ball.
Soul is playing this game today at Silverbacks Park, which is a soccer park, and there will probably be some soccer balls coming into the screen in this game, unfortunately. And a deep punt goes up from Martha Wilbur to Marie Perivier. And then Marie turns it over on the dump to Lainey O'Neill. Torch looking at a long field here to work it down for a break. Pick it up right away and go deep. That's number 20, Sonia Stojcic with the assist.
Austin 2, Atlanta 0.
To number 33, Brianna Stedman.
No, I mean, I was looking at you like very closely. And then I was just maybe was having a Moscow meeting. I'm like, that's baby sleep for what I eat. Helps with gumming, teething, yeah. Olive.
Yeah, Holly.
Not help with brain. Watch the game. But I mean, you gotta weigh the pressure.
Torch pulls it back to Atlanta. Atlanta's looking for some quick handler motion. And off the hands of Natalie Wilson there, and we're back on defense for Seoul. I think that's Jess Sourbeer with the D. Martha Wilbur putting it deep. Marie Olivier for the score. And Atlanta Seoul is on the board. To give you some background on this matchup, Atlanta Seoul and Austin Torch were two teams in the original iteration of the Women's League before the Premier Ultimate League existed. In 2018, Austin Torch played Atlanta Seoul at the first professional Women's Ultimate game ever held in the state of Georgia, here at Silverbacks Park, and those teams kicked off the launch of the Premier Ultimate League in 2019. Looks like it's a windy day here today, so Atlanta's going to be pulling upwind. Austin Torch looking to score downwind. Picking up the disc. Oh, looks like a D on the centering pass. And a quick score there, Jackie Fain to Dana Beddoe for the break and to tie it up for Atlanta. That's what a great pull upwind will get you. Is a chance to get a D on one of the first passes and then just punch it right into your end zone. Austin Torch is trying to work it against a person defense. Getting a big up line. Working mostly on the open side here. Going to swing it. Keeps it alive with a great bid. Oh, and another attempt at a bid to save that dropping pass. But Atlanta takes possession here. And Leah Sinajani puts up a big huck, but it's a little too far. Austin Torch regains possession at their end zone line. They put up a huck, deep. It connects midfield. Torch looks to be resetting their standard offense here. Looking for cuts downfield that are well covered by Seoul. Working their resets. And a huck goes up. Not quite in the end zone. Sierra Rimmer pulls it down. Able to reset it. And that's Elise Bjork to Sierra Rimmer for the score. So with some back and forth there, Torch is able to reel in their own offensive point.
Hi guys, this is me whispering.
Looks like an offside was called. On Atlanta Soul. So they'll be taking it from halfway into their end zone. Working against a poachy Austin defense. And a quick error on the throw gives Torch back the disc in the red zone. And then another quick throwaway back to Atlanta. Marie Privier picks up, looking for some kind of fast break. It was Marie with the quick deep throw to Lily Gullett. Back to Lainey O'Neill on the end zone line here. That's Lainey O'Neill to Marie Perivier with the score to tie it up 3-3.
It's 3-3. Score Marie Perivier. Or however I want to pronounce it. I have an authority over here. How am I supposed to say? What is the actual pronunciation? Do it again.
That's a big pull from Atlanta Soul's Jess Sourbeer. A quick break of the mark and looking deep. That's a very quick score, so Jamie Estes with the assist. Wish I could see these numbers better. I think that's Jenna Bigby with the score. I'm reading the numbers right. Quick huck off of the tap in there. It turns into a turnover. Torch picks up on their end zone line. Torch is able to connect on a deep throw. It's just looking to work it in. And Torch punches one in for a break.
Austin 5, Atlanta 3.
Another quick deep throw from Marie. Not completed at the back of the end zone. Looking for Martha Wilbur there. If I were Atlanta Soul here, I would be looking to clamp down on defense, keep the disc near our scoring end zone. Play some tight handler defense here so Torch can't work it down the field. It got drifted over one cutter's head, but to another. Looking at the end zone. That's Rachel Yeager pulling it in for the score. Put Torch up 6-3.
Austin 6, Soul 3, about 2 minutes left. And the first quarter.
So it seems like Torch is starting to pull away a little bit, but it's not because of defensive stands. It's more some errors in throws by Atlanta Soul. And I wonder if Soul is playing a huck and play D strategy, or if they're just taking their shots and they're not connecting because it's so early in the game. But I mean, it's worth seeing. We have 3 more quarters left here, so if those deep shots start connecting for Atlanta Soul, they could be getting some quick offensive points, and it could work out. Right now, the deficit is starting to widen, but we have a lot more ultimate left to see. Catching me, catching the pull, centering to Lainey O'Neill. Quick break throw to Martha Wilbur, continuing to Marie Perivier, and to Natalie Wilson. Kat Yost, back to Natalie in the end zone. There's the quick offense, just chipping away. Great point down win for Atlanta Soul to make it 4-6. Atlanta Soul's D-line out here, looking to get a break, or at least slow down this possession in the first to perhaps make it the last. And it looks like Austin Torch did not connect on that downfield pass, and Atlanta Soul is going to get a chance with it. Torch gets it back right away with a run through D. And that's Emma Berrigan with the assist. We have 27 seconds left here. And in the PUL, for the first 3 quarters, once time is up, the team with possession maintains possession until there's a turnover. So there's no buzzer beaters. They just get to finish their possession. So if Atlanta Soul's starting on offense here, they'll be looking to possess through the end of this point, unless they score really quickly, in which case Torch will get a chance on O. But if Atlanta can possess and punch it in, then they will get the game closer to tied up to end the first. Quick give-go action. But a pick call. Looks like it was a pick call downfield. That's Martha to Marie for the score. So to end the first, the score is 5-7. Austin Torch is up by 2 on Atlanta Soul. Well, it has been an exciting game so far. I play on Atlanta Soul and am also on the coaching and executive committees. And so I've been at every game. I guess we've only had 2 games, but this is definitely the windiest that we've had to play so far. And so it's fun to see still some deep shots going up from both sides and a lot of completion. So this game is looking really clean in the wind, and not a lot of stoppages or calls so far either. So really fun first quarter. And thank you everybody who's watching. I think we have 180 on the live stream right now, and I love to see those numbers. So thanks for supporting the Premier Ultimate League and for supporting Atlanta Soul and Austin Torch. And after this game, there will be a high school gender-expansive and girls all-star showcase game taking place on the same field. For the live stream for that, you'll head over to the Atlanta Soul YouTube page. So around 5:30, that game will start. And we're really excited to be showcasing some of these high school players who play for schools around the Atlanta metro area, and mixing it up and just letting these players play together, play against each other in this format with fans and cameras. Some of them, it's their final season with their teams, and it's really great to be able to spotlight the youth in the sport who are coming out of the Atlanta metro area. Starting the second quarter, it looks like Austin Torch is going to be on defense, pulling to Atlanta Soul. And again, I'm sorry I'm not able to see a lot of the Torch players' numbers. They're only on their shorts and the backs of their jerseys. And so it's hard to see, but if y'all in a live chat want to shout them out when they have good plays or assists or Ds or scores, feel free to do that. I'm sorry I can't say all their names, but I want them to get the accolades they deserve. Okay, and it appears that Torch was offsides, so Atlanta Soul gets to pick up past half field. Start the second quarter. Excuse me. We got Jinmi Matsunaga picking up, looking for Martha Wilbur right off. Initiate. We're just playing really good defense downfield. Susan Matthews is able to find Marie Perivier in the end zone for the score. So Atlanta brings it within 1.
Soul 6, Austin 7. I'm sorry, I know this is not good. She said there's also a 54 quarter.
Austin is doing a great job moving it quickly. And that's Jamie Estes to Sierra Rimmer for the score. Torch really worked the break side on that point. They were able to get some insides and more keys, some around breaks with just no mark to cover up the next round. They found the easy open cutter in the end zone on the break side. Atlanta Soul is trying to work it. Looks like they're in a horizontal stack. Trying to do some handler resets. Austin is playing tight defense downfield. Able to get some around breaks. And Marie puts it deep. A little far. Torch will take it in the front of the end zone. Now Torch's D-line has possession, trying to work it downfield. Get some nice open looks, a lot of low passes. And there's a call. I think they're looking for an up-down call. Okay, and Austin Torch is calling a timeout. In the PUL, you can sub during timeouts. So we might see the O-line come in for Torch, or members of the O-line come in as they want to score this break. You might also see some D-line players come in for Atlanta Soul to try and stop Torch from scoring. Looks like they're within about 20 of Soul's end zone here. So this would be a good break for Torch to put them up by 3. But Soul has played really good end zone defense in previous games, so we'll see if they can stop this one. Looks like Elise Bjork will be picking up. And Soul did sub in their D-line. Looks like Torch subbed in their O-line as well. An over-the-head pass leads to a turnover for Torch. Okay, and Atlanta Soul gets this back. And we've got the D-line looking to score. With the call. Don't know what the call was. Data Badeau saves possession there for Soul. And then a quick drop to give it back to Torch. Sierra Rimmer picking up. Centering it to Annie Ortiz. Hammer goes up. Hold down, still outside the end zone. Lance Soul trying to keep that flick mark on, but Torch looking really good with these around breaks. And it looks to be shutting down the downfield looks and making them work among their handlers. That one. And that's Sierra Rimmer to, I think, Jenna Bigby for the score. That's a break for Torch. Still up 9-6.
So you're in charge. I'll do one. Yeah, no, watch your sleep. Can you hold her hand?
Where's Austin?
She is studying.
A quick turnover, just a bobble from Atlanta Soul. Austin Torch is a short field here to punch it in. Let's see if Soul's defense can get a quick stop. And Torch is able to punch it in. That's number 27, Cece Jensen, with the assist.
Austin 10, Atlanta Soul 6. What? That's amazing.
Check.
Most of the announcers now have power. Exciting for the on-field fans. Maybe that'll turn things around for Atlanta Soul and get back in this game. Short pull there. See if Soul can capitalize. It's like Torch is in a zony look. Yeah, Torch plays kind of an inverted cup. One mark and a wall downfield. Let's see, this is the first time Atlanta Soul is seeing it this game. Let's see if they can break through. And a throwaway there on the reset. Torch is able to pick up, looking for another break. Big downfield cut. Another quick break for Austin Torch. Seems like that zone defense was effective in making Atlanta Soul look for some new types of resets. And Torch goes up 11-6.
We want to take a minute to recognize the people who are involved in making this game and this team a reality. Angela Lynn, Patty Frey, Leah Sinajani, Devin Cox, and Lily Ponitz are the co-executives of the team, putting things together behind the scenes. Leah, Devin, and Lily also serve on the coaches committee along with Amy Smith-Cruz, Martin Aguilera, Becca Colbert, and Will Sloan. Disc is up.
And Torch gets a D there. Got a red zone look. Trying to put it in. And an around pass floats up and over the heads of Torch receivers, so Atlanta Soul gets it back. Soju Hokari picking it up. To Jinmi Matsunaga. Looking downfield for Lisa Fitton. Cutter's working out of a horizontal stack. Swinging it to Lainey O'Neal. Did just an overthrow to a downfield cutter. Giving it back to Torch. Oh, looks like a foul was called. Perhaps on that receiver.
Ultimate has been traditionally played with a unique emphasis on respect for your opponents and self-officiation. And Soul is proud to showcase this here tonight. The observers in green are making some important active calls, like whether the disc is up or down, player is in or out, and enforcing
It's like no foul. Great diving bid. Keep possession for Torch. Big D here, but they're able to get an upline. Reset. Soul was able to shut down the open side and force that same third huck on a high stall count to bring it back. This is a grind of a point. Let's see if Atlanta Soul can win this one. Like some cutter-to-cutter action. Brooke Hartman back to Dana Beddoe. To Natalie Wilson, saving possession with a nice layout. Soul playing Torch playing just a straight person defense. And Lisa Fitton putting it up for the score, but it looks like a timeout was called before the disc went up. So the disc will come back. So we'll take that timeout. We'll see who comes back on the field.
That's a score for Atlanta Soul by Dana. That is not a score. It's a timeout.
So this is one of the hard things about being a player in the PUL is that timeouts can come from the sideline. So sometimes when you're on the field, making a decision to make a throw and you see that there's an open person, the sideline might see just chaos and think that it's a good time to call a timeout. So this happens, I've seen it in a lot of PUL games where a timeout gets called as a throw is in the air before it goes up. And it has to come back as long as it's been acknowledged by the observers. So that is what just happened, and looks like Soul is sending out a new line to try and punch this in. This is the O-line, and we'll see if we can score in our end zone here. Right in our red zone. And that is a turnover on the reset. The Torch will get another chance. And Atlanta Soul has some fresh legs in here. But it's not the defensive players. So see if they can get it back. Oh, and that's a foul call on the mark. Austin is keeping possession. Megan Duffy looking to Lily White with it outside the end zone. And it goes up. And that's a break for Austin Torch. Put them up 12-6. That's a tough one to be on your about to score and to turn it over on a reset. That's one of the hardest throws to throw, is that reset right outside the end zone. And, you know, on a windy day, and Seoul's a team that does not practice together very much, just the way that we've configured our season. And unfortunately, that can be a side effect of that, is kind of turnovers in those pivotal end zone line moments. So that's a tough one to see. But Seoul is not out of this game yet. Let's see if they can get this one on offense to close out the second quarter. So they're coming down in a side stack. Torch playing really tight defense. And just a missed throw, missed a connection there on the upline by Soju Hikari. And Seoul will be on D, trying to slow Torch down and not let them score before halftime. And Torch will use their last timeout of the half to stop the clock and maybe run a play to try to close this out. Looks like Mindy Radicke picking up here for Torch. Tapping it in. Looking for the inside break. Jamie Estes. And right into the end zone. The score. I think that's Summer Wilson with the score. So now there's 15 seconds left. Like I said, Atlanta Seoul will get to finish their possession on offense. So let's see if they get a shot.
Numbers 69 is awfully active. Wacka wacka.
Austin Torch's offense is looking really clean. They have well-timed continue cuts downfield for a lot of these breaks, which is huge for an offense when you're able to get a break throw off and then have a continue right to a cutter in a space that's not defended by the downfield defenders. That's just how flow happens in Ultimate on offense. So they're doing that really well, especially considering the windy conditions. And it looks like Torch is playing defense where they're kind of poaching off the handlers. And that's a big huck from Martha putting it up. And Natalie Wilson not able to reel it in. And yeah, it appears the horn went off as the disc was in the air, so that is the end of this half. It has been exciting. For me personally, I hope Seoul can pull it back here in the second half. It's been great to watch this matchup so far, and hope y'all will come back and join us in about 10 minutes. Welcome back. We are getting ready to start the second half here in Atlanta Soul versus Austin Torch. So far in the first half, Torch has played some great defense on Atlanta Soul and forced some miscommunications and missed throws, as well as gotten some great blocks and thrown a little bit of zone defense that put Atlanta Soul on its heels. And so Torch leads 13-6 right now. It has been quite a few points since Soul has scored, so we'll see what they can do coming out of half here to try and make up this deficit. My name is Lily Ponitz. I'm happy to be commentating and happy to be seeing about 160 people watching live right now on the PUL YouTube. I'm a player for Atlanta Soul and also on the coaching and executive committees. And sad to not be playing today because I'm sick, but happy to be standing in to commentate and provide as much commentary as I can. So Soul's playing at Silverbacks Park, which is a soccer park a little ways outside the city, and so far we've only had one soccer ball roll onto the field and have to stop play, so that's great. That has not happened more than once. If you're able to stick around after this game, there will be a high school showcase game we are hoping to stream on the Atlanta Soul YouTube page. So if you're watching the live stream, head over there at about 5:30. And we're really excited to be able to showcase some of these youth players who are up and coming. One of whom is on the Soul roster, but the rest of them are players that some of us coach or have coached in the past, and it's really exciting to see just where the sport is growing in Atlanta among girls and gender-expansive players in the youth scene. So, yeah, excited for this second half. If I were down there on the field, I would be talking about some of the good things that Soul did during the first half. They had some great deep looks. I love the confidence and the cuts going for those deep looks. They seemed a little bit stifled by this poach that Austin Torch is putting in the open lane, poaching off of one of the handlers and making open field cuts a little bit difficult to throw to. So I would be looking to get a handler out of there and pull a cutter back to fill if they need an open side reset, but really just trying to get Austin's poaches out of there when we're on offense. And then on defense, Soul is playing some really good lockdown D downfield, and it's really up lines where Torch is able to get some good looks and arounds. So I would be looking to really commit to stopping up lines on this defensive possession and clamping down on arounds, maybe even offering a zone look. We'll see what they do here. Soul starting with upwind pull. Looks like Soul's in person D. Torch working it down the open side. Yeah, and once again, Torch just looking really good on those arounds, really quick. That's Sierra Rimmer and Jamie Estes for the score. Those two players have been really impactful so far in this game. And they're both longtime players in the PUL. Sierra has used to play for Nashville Nightshade. And Jamie Estes used to play for Atlanta Soul. I'm sure Seoul's O-line is feeling some pressure right now. Looks like they've switched up the lines a little bit. So maybe to see if they can get some new chemistry out there. The deep puck that did not quite connect. And let's see if they can get this back on defense. Torch with a quick up line. Looking to lock in. Like a pick call.
Pick on the play.
Oh, and just barely past the fingertips of Dana Bideau. Great bidding catch. Keep possession for Torch, and it looks like another pick call. Big deep up going up. Torch is able to reel it in for the break.
Forward number 20, Sonia Stoyich. That brings the score to Austin Torch 15, Atlanta Soul 6.
That was Sonia Stoyich for the score, and this is going to be a tough comeback. I think Atlanta Soul is looking a little low on energy. That can be hard when you're putting up deep pucks that don't quite connect. And it'll take some focus and real belief to get back in the game at this point. And I think that if I were on the field, I would just be refocusing on scoring as many points as possible. You never know whether you're going to win the game in any situation, but especially coming back from a deficit like this, but at least getting momentum on your side can help. So let's see what Atlanta Soul does on offense here. Had some great movement there. Susan Matthews streaking up line. And Susan Matthews looking for Soju Hokari for the score. That's exciting for Atlanta.
Atlanta Soul.
Fans are ready for that one.
Hokari. But we will be playing 3 more away games to close out the regular season. Next weekend, May 14th at Milwaukee, and the following weekend, May 21st at Nashville, with a doubleheader against Nightshade and Revolution. Stay tuned to Atlanta Soul.
Great pull, leaving Torch in the back of their end zone, but they're able to center it. Some quick movement between the handlers, trying to look for the break side. Looks like Soul's doing a great job shutting down the cutters downfield. Oh, and a deep throw goes up. Great defense there, good body position, and good help by Lisa Fitton on the injury call. Is stop play.
Injury number 24. Jenna Bigby.
Soul takes possession here with a chance at a break. Torch is able to shut down those initiating cuts, forcing Soul to reset. Nice sliding catch by Brooke Hartman. Possession, looking for Dana Bideau. And back to Brooke. Just a bobble there on a high pass. Torch's O-line gets the disc back. High pass there, but it's reeled in. Travel call, so she'll go back a couple steps. Looks like a inside pass, and maybe there was a miscommunication or a pick call on the field or something, but Soul's able to get the disc back. Great defense on the sideline here, forcing a high stall throw. Let's see who will come down with it, and Torch gets the D. Great help defense there.
By number 69, Jamie Esty.
Oh, and a good mark. That's a great block. That was Lisa Fitton or Emma Jones. I'm not sure which. Good around fine to the fill. There's a travel call on, or a timeout call.
Let's take another moment to shout out to Soul's team sponsors. AWU Atlas Coke Zero, Arnold Golden Gregory, Total Home Care, and ATL Collective. And thanks to everyone who sponsored us through the Player Sponsorship Program jersey sales. Please stand up and be recognized if you purchased a PST jersey this year or last, and the team and the community, thank you.
Looks like Soul subbed in some offensive players. And Jimmy Matsunaga picks up. Giving this to Marie Perivier. Quickly to Martha Wilbur. She tries to get it around to Jess Sourbeer, but that's just a little too far. The Torch regains possession. Number 8 able to reel that in. Nice find downfield on the inside lane. And almost Steed, but number 8 is just the sticky fingers today. That's Mindy Radicke. And a deep puck goes up. Tough in the wind, so Atlanta Soul gets a disc back in their end zone line. Able to find that poached handler, and Jimmy puts it up to a bidding Marie Carrivier, but she is not able to reel it in. Huge bid, but unfortunately a little too far. A pick call downfield. Looks like Torch is in a horizontal stack. And able to work those around. That's a great block by Martha Wilbur. Oh, and Lily White with almost the ball is able to punch it in. Jimmy Matsunaga to Dana Bideau for the score. 2 points in a row. I think this is where when you're the team that is behind, you can really invest in a momentum shift, maybe put on a stacked line to try and get the next break, and just continue to chip away at this deficit that you've built up. So I would love to see Atlanta Soul come down with some really strong players on this line, and we'll see if Austin Torch is able to hold them off.
The $90 million project would turn 85 acres of forest and land that was formerly the Atlanta City Prison Farm and the unceded homelands of the Muskogee people into a police training compound, including a mock city. Grassroots groups are organizing to stop Atlanta Police Foundation's destruction of the South River Forest.
This is an approachy look. Nice. Deep D goes up, and we're able to get 2 defenders there. Get the disc back. And for a fast break. Torch is so close on these Ds. I'll be a little bit open. Just lost that one overhead. Picking up, looking for a big under on the open side, but looks like a pick was called. Maybe on that throw, on that cut. Some great cutter-to-cutter action for Torch. And a deep throw going up. Just a little too far. Starting to see some of those tricked out the back of the end zone.
Let's bring it, Atlanta Soul.
And a drop. That's an unfortunate drop there for Atlanta Soul to give the disc back to Torch. They can take another shot at it. I think they've got an open reset. Good team defense there to force a tough throw. And Soul has it back, working back downfield again. Oh, and Laney O'Neill not quite able to reel that in. This is a back and forth point for Torch and Soul. I'm sure these players are tired. And a timeout is called.
.124 left in the quarter. Timeout, Austin Torch.
So if I were Torch here, I would be looking to just possess. And there's a minute, but just over a minute left on the clock. If they can slowly work this in, they can take the quarter to a close. This has been a long point, so maybe they're looking to just punch it in quickly and give Atlanta another shot on offense. But I'm hoping Soul can shut this down. We will see. The Torch is in a horizontal stack. Trying to reset backfield. Not seeing anything open downfield. They put up a deep puck. And it is completed. So a single throw. That's all they needed for the score.
84. Austin 16, Atlanta 8.
So this is a good amount of time to have left to try to get one more score, or maybe more than one score, especially if since the offense is going downwind, with the deep looks being more open. But Torch has been making this pretty tough for Atlanta Soul, so we'll see if it takes a lot of throws or just a few throws to see if this offense can score. That pole barely stayed in bounds. Quick centering pass. And a lot of movement from Soul's handlers here. Like I said, maybe trying to get those poaches out of the lane. That deep throw goes up, but it's a little too far.
Nice effort by number 6.
Torch will take over. About 30 seconds left. Oh, and past the bidding defender. And Torch has to possess here to score this point. And there's a nice D from Soju Hokari to end the third quarter.
Austin Torch 16, Atlanta Soul 8.
This is the part of the game where it starts to go by really fast as a player. And so I think that my mentality going into this last quarter would again just be to play my best and score as much as I can, play tight defense for, 10 seconds at a time to try to shut down Torch's offense, force some of those high stall throws, which we saw one completion in the last quarter of a high stall, just bailout huck. But otherwise, those have been some really great blocks or D opportunities for Atlanta Soul. So I think that Torch's defense is heating up here, though. They're playing really tight on the downfield offenders, and they're poaching a little bit into the lanes on those handlers. And so we did see Soul start to move their handlers a little bit faster those last couple points, and that seems to have made a little bit more space. But those downfield cutter defenders are still doing a great job for Torch, so they're making it really tough to score here. And it'll be an exciting last quarter. I hope to see some fun plays, some more diving catches to keep possession as the clock winds down here in this game.
This isn't going to be enough ultimate for me today, so I am going to stick around after this game, again, for the special high school All-Stars showcase game. We're going to have the opportunity to lift these ladies up. Two teams made up of Atlanta Girls Division players will face off, each coached by Soul players. So please, please, please stay around, cheer them on, help be part of the ultimate community. Thank you. That was brought to you by Lily Gullen.
Fun to hear the fans getting into it there. Atlanta Soul starting on offense for the last quarter. And Torch is again in his own look, it seems, really poaching off these handlers, and they're able to generate a turn on a swing pass about 20 yards outside our end zone. Soul gets it back. That's Jess Sourbeer, it looks like, with a hand block, and then putting it up deep to Sochi Hokari for the score. Quick points like that are how you could come back in this game. That's really exciting to see.
Getting closer. Austin 16, Atlanta 9.
See if Torch brings out their same brand of quick scoring offense here. Early, quick, deep huck. Oh, could not bring it in. And Soul gives it right back. That's Jamie Estes to number 34 for the score for Torch.
Number 14, Emma.
Number 34 is confusing me and the on-field announcers because we don't have her on our roster. I'm sorry, I don't know your name.
Called Torched. A Kickstarter campaign to make this film a reality launched May 1st.
Carly Garrett, thank you for the comments. Carly has scored multiple times, and she's looking, and she also had that great bid in the end zone for the last deep score that didn't quite connect. So, doing a lot for Torch this game.
If the Kickstarter reaches its funding goal, $5,000 of the raise goes to the Torch team to help cover the balance of their season expenses. You can learn more by following the Torch documentary on social media. I also simply did a Google search of Kickstarter Torched and found
Soul trying to work it through this zone that Torch is running. It looks like a kind of loose three-person cup. And just a miscommunication, missed opportunity there for a big swing across the field through the cup. And some kind of call. Not sure what happened there, but we'll regain possession. Definitely makes sense for Torch to throw a zone here at the end of the game when they're so far ahead. It's a great way to just try to make these points long, force a lot of throws, like that one, which sailed out of bounds, it looks like, a little ways back and out of the reach of Martha Wilbur. The Torch will take it, less than half field to go. Oh, and there's a pick called, so that'll come back to number 33, Brianna Stedman. A really pretty inside there for that break for Torch. That the zone defense is definitely working, making Soul throw a lot of throws. And that was Brianna Stedman to Maple Adkins Threets for the score.
welcome Margot Cruz to the sideline.
Looks like Torch is again in this zone. Soul is trying to work it through these handlers. Staying patient here. Finding some nice openings through that cup. It's a great block by the mark there, and then double block by the second in the cup. Get the disc back for Torch. And a high pass. The D there by Soju Hikari.
Soju Hikari.
And then a bobble. To get it back to Torch.
Play that D, Atlanta Soul.
And then just a quick look down the break side, a couple of throws, and Torch scores again. Make it 19-9.
Austin 19, Atlanta Soul 9.
And Torch pulling. A big deep look from Leah Sinigini, but Lily White is there in the back. And Torch is off to the races. Good couple of defensive looks there from Atlanta Soul to make these undercuts hard, but see if they can get the disc back. And that one sails overhead. Kind of a chance D there by Jackie Fang. Great positioning. Good timing. And Torch is trying to set their zone, but Atlanta Soul will work it downfield. They crumbled the person D and find a reset. And great quick around. Not quite in. And looking for the inside break there. That's great. Marie Perivier to Fiona Cashin. University of Georgia Athena connection there.
Oh, to Fiona Cashin, number 1. Speaking of Marie Perivier, has everyone seen her Callahan video from 2022? If not, go check it out on the YouTube.
quick, deep huck look from Atlanta Soul. Good end zone D there, but Torch is able to bring it in on a round throw to an upline cut. Make the score 20-10.
Number 9, Summer Wilson. Assist from Jamie Estes, number 69. Austin Torch, 20. Atlanta Soul, 10. Let's pick it up, Soul. Let's go.
And Torch pulling. Let's see if they come down in the zone again. And Soul, no doubt, is trying to score quickly. There's some kind of call. It's like a offsides on the defense. So we'll get the disc at the reverse brick. Oh, and a great hand block there for Torch. So able to get a D even on the small field.
Nice hand block by Sonia Stoyich.
That one floats a little bit high. Torch is not able to reel it in, so Soul's O-line gets another shot. They're poaching off the handler, so let's see if they can work it. Doing a big, deep look from Jess Sourbeer to Dana Bedell for the score.
Number 3, Dana Bedell. That makes it Austin 20.
Exciting. Dana Bedell is an alumni of Florida State's Seminole Ladies Ultimate Team, and along with, and we have 2 current players from Florida State also on this team, Lily Gullett and Natalie Willie Wilson. Let's see, Torch will probably look to possess here on offense as they're coming into the last couple minutes of the fourth quarter. Soul plays a little bit of a poachy look on the handlers, letting them swing it. Torch just get these beautiful inside passes. Wow. That's a great D by Brooke Hartman on Jamie Eski's reset cut, and then she's looking deep. To Marie Perivier for the score. That's exciting. What a great break for Atlanta Soul.
Interception and
Those are the kind of plays you need to breathe a little bit more life into this game. Too bad it's coming at the very last minute here, but that's fun for the fans at least. That's the kind of play that keeps fans coming back next year. And when you get your sideline players dancing on the field, that's always a good sign. The Austin Torches O-line. Looking for a reset, able to get it up line. And that one sailing past two Torch offenders downfield, and Soul is going to pick it up. Looking to make something quick out of this. And those bidding Fiona Cash in there, not able to reel it in. Torch taking it back, looking for a deep shot in the end zone. And that's steed by Jackie Fain.
Great D number 29. Jackie Fain.
Torch playing good defense on the downfield cutters. Soul not able to find much. Just looking to reset. Getting some tight up lines. And Lisa Fitton putting it deep. Not completely. The Torch able to take over here. Got about 30 seconds left. So the fourth quarter is a buzzer beater quarter. So the disc has to go up before the clock hits 0 and be caught in the end zone in order to be a score. That's a turnover by Torch. Let's see if Jimmy Matsunaga puts it up. Unfortunately, Soul not able to reel it in. Looks like the game clock might not quite match our clock on screen, so they've got a couple more seconds here to play. That's sailing over the head. The Soul will get another chance at an end zone look here. Looks like a foul, no contest on that around throw by Lisa Fitton. That one floating high and Torch getting possession. And Brooke Hartman bidding to make sure that was a D. And a quick look to Martha Wilbur, but not able to reel that one in the end zone. And that is the end of the game. So thank you everyone for joining us. Final score, Torch 20, Atlanta Soul 12. It was a fun one to watch. Please stick around, head over to the Atlanta Soul YouTube page for the high school game. And check out Austin Torch will be playing Nashville Nightshade tomorrow. So that's our other matchup of the weekend. Thank you for being here. I'm Lily Ponitz. Thank you for supporting the PUL, and have a good rest of your weekend.
Sorry guys, we don't have a